All right, welcome back, everyone, to another video where I take care of some of my neglected houseplants. Today, we are going to be taking a look at my Pink Dalmatian Aglaonema, however you say it. I really love this plant. It's got this nice pink or reddish and green variegation, and it just looks really, really pretty. Um, but I haven't liked how this one has been growing. I have not repotted it since I got it, so I would like to take it out of here, take a look and see what's going on with the roots. There's some leaves that we want to trim off. And yeah, we'll kind of see what's going on with this one. I'm hoping that I saw a video the other day of a plant that had small nursery pots surrounding the root ball inside of a bigger pot. So I'm hoping that is not the case here. Hopefully it's not, because they seem really loose in here, and so I really want to take a look and see what's going on, and trim off any of these. I think I really only have the one dead leaf, so let's go ahead and trim that off now. Yeah, and we'll just throw that away. But yeah, so let me get set up for this. Let me actually just grab this. As is the case before, we're still kind of rearranging the basement. And so there's not a whole lot of space for me to do this. We finished painting, though. You can see the stripes behind me. So we finished painting, and now we are going to be rearranging everything and kind of putting everything back into place, and we'll kind of go from there. So let's take this out. Let me actually take my watch off, not to get it dirty and sweaty. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this out of the pot. This is going to come right out, isn't it? Okay, let's put these away, and then we'll kind of see what's going on. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull. I think it's two separate plants. I mean, that's what makes the most sense, right? There's two separate stems coming out of the ground. So let's go ahead and take them out of here. Hopefully we can save a lot of this soil. So let's grab. Oh, and there it is. Little nursery pots. Okay. So I'm gonna have to cut those off. So Alright, let's get these out of here. Oh. Lots of soil. Yeah, you can see these plastic little pots on here. I don't know if they're pots, they're like slotted for the roots to get through, but this seems like it's kind of a hindrance to the plant. Oh, I'm gonna have to vacuum. So we're gonna try and get these apart, and then what I'm going to do, this bigger one, I'm going to shove into the pot it was in before. And then this one, I am going to put into a smaller plastic pot that I have laying around. So let's try and see if I can pull these apart without ruining any of the roots. don't know if I'll be able to. Oh, that's why. So... So let's try and cut this off. I want to do this. I don't want to cut any of the roots, so I'm gonna have to be pretty careful. I guess if I cut one or two, that's fine, but these big ones, I don't want to sever. That would be bad, in my opinion. I'm sure other people would say, nah, it doesn't matter, but I would rather not have that happen. Okay, so there's one. Yeah, look at that. And the roots do look healthy, so I think we'll be all right. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. 1 second. So there's one. We'll just set him off to the side for now. And this guy, so he has roots going into both of these pots. So that is not ideal. That is not ideal at all. So all the soil's out of this one. I might be able to just slide this. No, let's just. All right, there we go. Look at that. So this is what was around the roots of this. And it was, I think it was constricting the growth quite a bit. Because I've had this plant for a while. I think it's a while's the wrong word. Less than a year, for sure. I might have gotten it in the winter. So we'll set that aside. So now we've got to get this one out of here. Which I'm gonna cut off a little bit for this. Oh, that's good. Right. Couple more of these. Age kind of. Oh no, a root! That is not what I wanted to happen. We should be fine, I think. I think we'll be alright. Let's. Okay. Woo! Alright. So there's that. We had a pretty big root come off, but it should be alright, I think. So go ahead and take a look at these. Everything else on these look fine. There's no rot or anything. Trim off this bit. Okay. So that looks fine. What I am going to do is I'm going to spray these with peroxide. Let me go grab that. Now I keep my peroxide in here, but it's a good thing to have handy. One, sanitizes my cutting tools. Two, help me kind of disinfect any roots if I need to. So because that one fell off, we're going to do it with that one. This other guy, he looks fine, so I don't think we need to do it for that. So now, let's go ahead. I'm going to throw away a couple of these things. Be right back. Okay. So, now that we have these separated into separate plants, what I'm going to do, one of these I'm going to put back into this terracotta pot. That should be good for this larger guy that we have. Let me just kind of make sure there's nothing in here that's goofy. Doesn't look like it. So we should be all right. We should be able to just kind of make a hole in here. Throw this boy in. And then kind of backfill. Yeah, and then we'll be able to backfill in any soil. I'm going to take some of this soil that was here before. And then we'll fill in with some of the potting soil I have behind me. So go ahead. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and backfill this. Make sure it stands upright. All right, so there's that one. It's a little loose in here, so what I'm going to do is when I go to water this, after we're done here, I'm going to do my best to kind of make sure that he's firmly in there. So let's go ahead and move on to this guy. Let me throw away, just set these roots off to the side that I'm going to be throwing away. Let me grab a new pot. I'm just going to go ahead and use this green plastic pot that I have. And I think it'll sit pretty nicely right about there. Right, so about there. About there. Okay, there's that. Now, give me a second. Let me put some of this stuff away. All right. So, I think this will work pretty nicely. The last thing I'm going to do before I take these guys to their forever homes is give them a really good drink of water, make sure they're stable in the soil. I might leave them down here under my grow light for a little while, maybe like a couple days, just to make sure they're fine. And beyond that, I think they should be okay. These Aglaonemas, hard to kill, I've found. So they should be okay. I really hate when plant stores, I guess this is the first time I've ever had to deal with it, but I hate when plant stores put those little plastic nursery pots on the root balls. That was incredibly inconvenient. And if I wouldn't have seen that video that I had seen earlier and taken these out of the pot, I would have never known. So, but I think everything will be fine now. Next time we'll be doing some updates on some of the plants that we've been looking at over some past videos. We took some cuttings of my pale puma. We might be able to put those in soil next time. The jade cuttings that we took are starting to grow into a nice little succulent pot. The main plant that we took those from is starting to grow some new branches, so we'll go ahead and take a look at those next time. And yeah, I appreciate everyone sticking around and watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic week. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.